All right. So, who is familiar with the term hallowed turf or hallowed ground? Hands in the air. Yep, excellent. Very good. And where would you generally associate that term with? What have you heard referred to as being hallowed ground or hallowed turf? The cricket? So where at the cricket? What, the MCG or the SCG? Lords, yep. What else? Burning bush, where Moses was. Thank you. We are in church. I'm glad someone said that one. Thank you, Jenny. Yeah. Tina, did you have one?
I was going to say the same, but also there's an old English TV drama called To the Manor Born, and the family home, the manor, was hallowed ground in the village.
They referred to it that way, did they?
Yeah. Well, at least those who wanted it to be.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. I've often heard this used in a sporting context. It kind of gets overused, I think, in a sporting context. So Wembley is another, hallowed ground. Wimbledon, we just had Wimbledon just recently and gets referred to that way. MCG already mentioned. Gallipoli, so going with Anzacs, Gallipoli gets referred to by different people as being hallowed ground, and hence we have people go and travel there. Cardiff Heights Baptist Church, anyone? Anyone? Perhaps some may consider this hallowed ground. Why do we refer to those places or any of these places that have been called out with the term hallowed? I mean, which does mean holy. Because of the events that have happened there previously. I mean, that's the case whether it's sporting or whatever else the context is. It's what has happened there before. In the sporting sense, it's all the memorable matches, the finals, that have occurred there in the past. In Anzac sense, it's honouring those that have died and leads to, often when we're doing that, a recommitment to living your life in the light of what happened there previously. Here, if you happen to see it that way, it's because of how you've experienced God at work here at different stages, at different times in your life. So, before we get into our passage, or before we get into the message further, we're going to spend some time reflecting on how you've witnessed or experienced God at work in this place. So those memories might potentially include getting married here. I remember last year when we had the memories thing that we put together, that Olga and Tony sent through their image, a photo from their wedding day. So they certainly got married here. It might be being baptised, if you're baptised in the baptismal just there. It might be the first time you walked into this building that you had some particular experience. Or it might be answered prayers or a healing, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Or it might be a particular special period or time of worship. Just take a few minutes to have a chat to one another, and if you're online, you'll be unmute yourself. We won't hear you in the church for those that are on Zoom. But just take a few minutes to reflect back and give thanks to God for how you've experienced and witnessed Him at work here. So just have a quick chat with one another about something that might have come up, and then someone just volunteer to have a short little prayer at the end of it. And then I'll call you back.